So YouTube, it's been a few months. Really must apologize for that. But I haven't been doing much. Haven't done anything on the farm. Haven't done any blacksmithing because I ran out of charcoal. And then I was trying to make it, as you saw, and I thought that was way too tedious. I spent 5 hours cutting wood, another 2 hours, maybe 3 hours splitting it, 4 hours burning it, 3 to 4 hours burning it, and then I burned all the charcoal I made in an hour and a half. And then sulked for like a month and a half because, oh my gosh, that's so much work. And then I realized, yeah, I'll just do it again. And anyway, now it's almost barbecue season, so I can buy charcoal from the stores. And I thought I'd make myself a little knife. It's going to be just a little tiny blade, full tang. I might do 3 rivet holes, not just 2. This is a knife I was making for a past video. It's hardened and tempered. And then I gave up on it because I didn't have the proper tooling. And I thought I might as well just, and I ran out of charcoal, so I thought I might as well just come back to it later. That was like that was a year ago, actually more than a year ago I was working on this. It's just been sitting around doing nothing. I find it's way too big. This knife's going to be a bit wider, obviously, much shorter. I think it would be a much better multi-purpose blade. I know more about bladesmithing and blade using. Also, this was supposed to be like that wide, and the amount of time I spent grinding it because I didn't have a clue what I was doing was depressing. So that's where I'm at now. That's done. That's just over with. I'm not going to bother. It was a nice first try. Might upload the video eventually. But for now, I've got this piece of a ball bearing. Looks like it's about 2 inches wide, maybe 1 3/4, 2 inches. Hello there. Awful loud little guys. Cut it in half, maybe even at an angle. I have my tongs still, so I will straighten it out and start hammering away. I'm going to try to get as much of the shape as possible while just hammering. I really must apologize for my workbench. It's a mess. Really should clean that off eventually. That one's even worse. Anyway, so moving on to the forge, I want to do a little update on this. I like the fire pot. It's a very good design, but it's way too deep for the amount of charcoal I want to use. I find I get an orange temperature like at this level, so if I want yellow it would be about that high, but I need to mount it up even more. So I think I'll re-weld the new fire pot. I have a barrel similar to this. It's got a top on it though. I'm going to cut a little window in it and put it on top, put a hood out, and I think that would work fine. Then I'll make a new fire pot when I do that. I'm going to cut a new piece for the top, reuse the stand, reuse the fan, and that did not sound healthy. It should be great. It should work well. It's really dangerous in here. Do not do this yourself. I am very, very stupid. I will admit that. This should not be here. But this winter, it's just really impractical to blacksmith outside. I just didn't want to have to run around. It was going to take too much time. Here I have my iron bar. I can swing around to the workbench, swing around to the anvil, which is tilted for some reason. The bench vise is going to go there, but there's boxes there because I'm lazy and I haven't cleaned up. Anyway, that's basically all I wanted to say today. I'm going to try to make a knife. I'm going to build a new forge. Everything else is going relatively well. That's really it. I don't know. I have a few projects I'd like to get done, but I just don't have the money to invest. These are like $12 for a bag, and I burnt that in 2 hours. I'm going to burn this in about 2 hours. Maybe 2.5 in total. It's just not practical. It will definitely be continuing. I'm going to make a little jewelry forge. I started getting into key rings, keychains, finger rings, other little pendants, and I think they'd sell well. So I'm going to invest in a jewelry forge. Other than that, that's really all I want to do for an update. I'll make another video once I start my garden probably, or by then maybe I'll update you on the knife if it goes well. Do all the fancy YouTube jazz that's going on. Subscribe, like, share if you want to. I'm going to share it to my Facebook page, which is private, so don't bother looking for it. Have a nice day, peeps. See you later.